Have you ever gotten so upset about your fast food order that you just tossed an alligator at the employees? No? Just Florida man then. Get this. Picture a sunny afternoon in the Sunshine State. A man pulls up to his favorite fast food joint, his belly rumbling for that double cheeseburger with extra pickles. But alas, the order arrives and it's a single cheeseburger, pickles nowhere in sight. A travesty to be sure, but our hero here doesn't just ask for a correction or demand a refund. Oh no, this is Florida we're talking about. So what does he do? He reaches into the back seat and pulls out an alligator. That's right, an actual living, hissing, and very confused alligator. And with a swing that would make a Major League Baseball player green with envy, he launches the reptile through the window at the unsuspecting employees. Not your usual customer complaint, but hey, it's Florida. Fast food fiascos are usually about missing sauces or wrong orders, but this guy just had to one-up everyone. He decided to make it a fast food fiasco Florida style. So remember folks, next time you're considering arguing about your fast food order, maybe leave the wildlife out of it. You know what's more fun than a joyride in a stolen car? According to Florida Man, it's a joyride in a stolen excavator through a Walmart. Now imagine this. Jesse Charles, a man with a mischievous sparkle in his eyes, walks up to an excavator one sunny afternoon, not to admire it, oh no, but to commandeer it for a joyride of epic proportions. So there he is, Jesse Charles, king of the concrete jungle, barreling down the aisles of Walmart in a stolen excavator. Picture this scene in your mind's eye, folks. Canned goods flying, shoppers scurrying, and our hero Jesse at the helm of his steel beast. He's not just window shopping or looking for rollback prices, he's making sure everyone remembers his visit. But hold on, it gets better. As if driving an excavator through a store wasn't flamboyant enough, Jesse decides to up the ante. He steps out of his mighty machine, not with a wave of apology or a sheepish grin, but wielding a machete. Yes, you heard right, a machete, because why not? At this point, he's already $2 million deep in damages, might as well go big or go home, right? I mean, who needs a shopping cart when you've got an excavator? Who needs a polite, excuse me, when you've got a machete? Jesse Charles, ladies and gentlemen, a man who doesn't just think outside the box, he literally crushes the box with an excavator. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you turn a regular day at Walmart into a demolition derby. Ever thought about crossing the Atlantic in a hamster wheel? No? Well, you're clearly not thinking like a Florida man. Meet Reza Bellucci, a man who saw the Atlantic Ocean and thought, you know what, I reckon I could cross that in a hamster wheel. While the rest of us might opt for a cruise ship, or, an airplane, our friend Reza decided to take the road, or rather, the wave, less traveled. Now I know what you're thinking. Surely, he didn't just hop into a giant hamster wheel and start rolling, right? Well, my friends, that's exactly what he did. Picture this, Reza bobbing along in his homemade hamster wheel-like vessel, all while the US Coast Guard watches in disbelief. But wait, it gets better. Our intrepid adventurer didn't just take a leisurely roll across the Atlantic. No, he ended up in a standoff with the Coast Guard. I mean, who hasn't been there, right? Threatening self-harm and claiming to have a bomb on board, Reza gave the Coast Guard quite the spectacle. And if you think this was a one-time thing, oh, you'd be wrong. This wasn't Bellucci's first hamster wheel rodeo. He's tried similar stunts before, all in the name of raising money for causes like helping the homeless and, get this, the Coast Guard itself. Talk about biting the hand that fishes you out of the sea. But let's not forget the real hero of this story, the hamster wheel. Enduring the waves and weather of the Atlantic, it served as a steadfast vessel for our adventurous Florida man. It's probably seen more of the world than most of us ever will. So here's to the hamster wheel, the unsung hero of this wild ride. So the next time you're thinking about a new fitness challenge, just remember, you could always try to cross the Atlantic in a hamster wheel. But maybe don't. Ever heard of a hit and run on a house? Only in Florida. Meet our man, Jared Seymour. Now, Jared's not your typical reckless driver. No, he takes it to the next level. He once managed to perform a hit and run with an actual house in Lakeland. Picture this. Jared flooring it through the living room, plaster and paint flying everywhere, and then peeling out of there with a sofa cushion and a TV remote lodged in his front grille. Talk about taking a bit of the scene with you. So remember, folks, when in Florida, always check your front grille for any living room accessories before you drive off.